Okay, further thoughts on dating. So, with the model that my rabbi was advising me, we meet someone when we think deep down it can really be the one. We see into their character as deeply as we can without getting all connected, without all the romance, just seeing, sensing, kind of like researching who they are. And then without all the enmeshment, without all the sex and love and drama, without all that, we see if they're the one. And then if they are, we just get married and do all the connection afterwards. See how radical it is? It's completely different than normal society, so-called normal society. Now, you might say, wow, it would be such a risk to marry someone without test driving them in all sorts of ways, in all sorts of intimate ways. But the question is it really more of a risk than all these relationships we have with all sorts of attachment and enmeshment that don't end up in marriage, that don't end up in commitment? See what I'm saying? So we have a choice of different risks, but if we really trust our heart, what we know inside, we meet someone and we know it's the one without getting all enmeshed, then we just marry them and we make it work. So I can hear your mind spinning back there like, oh, it's such a risk. But like I said, think of the opposite risk of all these relationships we've had that didn't end up in a healthy marriage. So the system is designed to keep us from getting sucked into the whirlpool of an unsatisfying relationship. And we could say, how do we know when we meet someone if we don't get super connected to them? How do we know they're the one? We know because we trust what's in our heart through our own deepest meditations and contemplations, and we trust our ability to communicate to the person simply and directly that we're dating. And very importantly, we trust whoever we pick to consult the most on our life, our rabbi, our shrink, our most objective person in our life. Keyword objective. A lot of people say their family, their best friend. That's usually the least objective person. Of course, we should work with our families and our best friends, but we want supreme calm and objectivity in order to make healthy choices. Um, so, as it's very famous in religious Jerusalem, we don't touch when we're dating. You might say, how strange, how bizarre, how abnormal. Okay, we can hear that criticism, but look at how ruined people get by all these premarital flings with all sorts of attachment and the pain of it not working and just the drama, right? Who needs it? Who needs all that drama? Drama is so exhausting. Chinese medicine has a funny, whatever, not so funny, a serious teaching that men lose their energy the most through sexual excess, and women lose their energy the most through emotional excess, right? So, all sexism aside, think of all the emotional drama from these deep, intense physical relationships that don't lead to commitment. It's just a bad deal. We all like a good deal. It's the definition of a bad deal. And for men, the same thing. All these relationships with great expenditure of energy, sexual energy that's not easily replenished. It's again a bad deal. Okay, so we're going to help each other get good deals, help each other get married and happy. Okay, all the blessings from Jerusalem.